So this is Crohn's on the monthly chart, and we can see how price came into this monthly buy level at about $1.50 and then reversed. We can also see for the month of March, we are ending in the black, meaning profits. Now, like Crohn's, other marijuana or cannabis companies have also seen a spike in price as the industry is getting some potential favorable news in the legalization of cannabis spreading. And maybe one day it's legalized on the federal level, at least in the US. Scrolling down to the weekly chart, you can see how we had resistance in the form of weekly sellers, and it appears that price wants to move higher. Now, before we continue with the analysis, we're actually going to look at some specific news dealing with Cronos. So, Cronos is a Canadian cannabis producer. They cut their losses in half last year, reporting a deficit of 75 million. Consolidated net revenue inched higher in 2023 fiscal year, rising from 82 to 87 million from the previous year. Now, Cronos said that the year-over-year increase in sales primarily stemmed from higher cannabis flower and extract revenue in Canada and the initiation of sales in Germany and Australia. So probably the biggest markets in the world include Europe, US, and Canada. So in 2023, they say they saw significant improvement on cash flow from operations driven primarily by operating expense savings while simultaneously expanding their portfolio of borderless products in Canada and Israel and entering two international markets, Germany and Australia. So it's funny that they mentioned Israel as there's some turmoil in that region, but it does make up 21 million of Cronos sales, despite it being down 30% from a year ago. All right, so that's a little bit about the financials on Cronos. We're going to continue to look at the charts. And I do have a $3.50 target. However, the question is, was last week's indecision candle, doji candle, just a prep for the next leg higher? Meaning, we have a rallying price. Is this going to be one basing candle or several before the next rally in price? This is the daily chart, and you can see how prices bounce between the monthly buy level and the weekly sell level. Again, as I mentioned, we did get a close above this upper portion of the zone. And this was the candle that we see the highest volume. So potentially we're seeing just a pullback before the next leg higher. Potentially. Looking at current price and going to the left, don't really see any real levels of interest, with the exception of all this sideways trading. So as price moves higher, it's going to get tougher, or it might move a little slower. It's kind of like quicksand. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like Cronos? Do you think it's going higher? Or was this an opportunity to take some off the table, as price has nearly risen nearly 50%. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.